My name is Big P. I'm from Broome, Western Australia. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, really cool, really cool. So, brother, then
This is Real Talk with Heron.
question: what is there for weather now in Australia? Is it hot, burning the sun down, or
The weather is very cold at the moment.
This is
not
Real
hot at
Talk
the
with
moment where I'm
Heron.
from in Australia, but it's very cold right now.
where you exactly from Australia? This is
Yeah, well, I'm from west side of
This is
Australia. I'm
Real
on the west
Talk with
coast, so
Heron.
basically we're Perth in Western Australia. So I'm up north, so I'm up in the Kimberleys. So not much people
This
know
is
where I'm
Real
from.
Talk
So
with
yeah,
Heron.
yeah, really cool. So really cool,
yeah.
brother. Oh, hello,
Hello.
hello. This is Real Talk with Heron, sister.
Hi.
Can you can
Hi.
can you introduce yourself for the audience?
So my name is Femcee Frosty. I'm from Kolkata, India. I'm the first female rapper. And apart from rap, I do graffiti art, digital art, and I organize events. So lot of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds really awesome, sister. That is really cool. And you are also writing your lyrics. Is that right?
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yes, I do.
Really cool.
Of
Really
course,
cool.
because in hip hop culture, you have to write your own stuff, right? If you are not writing your own stuff, then you will call a writer in hip hop. So you have to write. Yeah,
No, no, yeah, yeah, yeah.
exactly.
But some artists they also get some got some ghost writers something sometimes. But
Ghostwriters,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But sounds really awesome there.
But
And
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah, yeah. Go on, sister. Go on.
So yeah, exactly. So in so you have to write your own stuff because uh, you know already, right? In hip hop culture, you have to be yourself, and hip hop is a strong community. You have to express yourself. So uh, basically, in hip hop, you don't have an instrument or anything. You just need your brain, and just uh, not even a pen or a paper. You just have to freestyle. We have a thing called freestyle. So rapping, generally in rapping, you don't need any stuff. So that's why the main skill is to improve your writing. So if you are just ghost writing from other person is ghost writing your stuff, then it's really then you are not a rapper, I guess.
Really, really cool, really
So,
cool, really cool. Explain it from your sister.
yeah.
So then, can I ask you about the community there where you live in India? Is there a big community about hip hop?
Hmm. So nowadays, hip hop is growing a lot. But when I started back in 2011, there were really few people in hip hop community. So back then, when I started, there were like small jams going around, and there was no girl representation. So that's how I thought like girls should be there, and I should go and perform. That's how I started writing rhymes, and I got involved in hip hop. So. Uh, there after that it's been like now 9 years from that journey till now people are knowing what rap is, what hip hop is, because of the social media and internet. And there are few movies that are coming out in India, in Bollywood. So nowadays people know what rap is. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's growth.
becoming a huge community here. Yeah, it's
Yeah, yeah,
growing.
yeah, yeah. Really cool,
So
sister. Really
back then when I started, they were like, so
yeah.
back then when I started, they were like just 10 or 12 rappers, and now it has grown into like 500 or 600. Every street has a rapper. Every class have a rapper.
Really
So
good, really good. That sounds
yeah.
good. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. Really good, sister. So then, I get some MP3 files from you. Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So
It's from my album Quantum Connection, which I will talk about later.
okay. Then, sister,
Mm.
I want to give the people's a picture about you, some about in the music way. They can feel
Yes, of
or
course. Yeah.
what you're doing there. Can you announce it a track what I can share for you and me and the peoples? Can you say a name?
So you can play Flipside.
Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like. Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like.
सिक्के के दो साइड होते नजरों में से फायदे हैं महामारी के भी अनोखे फ्लिप साइड हैं ये प्यारे हैं सबके जान पहनाए मास्क मुंह नाक सब ढाक ले नीला हुआ आसमान हवाएं साफ जी भर के सांस ले रातों में ऊपर देख कभी अनगिनत सितारे सालों से सबके वहीं पर दिखते नहीं थे सारे दुनिया में ये फैल रही कंक्रीट जंगल है शांत हिरन हाथी सड़कों में जू में लॉक्ड है बस हम डॉल्फिन वापस गंगा में मेरे शहर से दिख रहा है मंदिर मस्जिद दंगा के टॉपिक तो फिलहाल मिट गए हैं 200 किलोमीटर से झलक रहा है शान हिमालय माउंटेन्स देश की पहचान मानव जाति वायरस है निकालना है ये मैट्रिक्स से सारे पन्ने भर गए हैं मेरा लिखना ये बेसिक है चीनी पाकी बॉर्डर में शहीद हो रहे जवान चलते चलते थक गए हैं घर कब पहुंचेंगे हम
Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like. Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like. You can see there's a flip side. Finally we can speak with the riptide. Brutally strip the meat from our limbs like we full of sneak. Gonna give it up this time. We have the rights they don't like, so they divide. Cause the right to ignite it in the meantime. Keep the 9, we'll be dying in the street like while they sound let a blind hit rewind. Step 2 is the fuel, such a death tool. Take the facts, bet your ass to a dead fool. This dread for the fact they can X you. Don't exist to the void like gold checks do. But I can bet you the scam don't hold when the plan unfolds. When the man go cold, take a stand for a post. Gotta be coast to coast, tucking everybody around the whole damn globe. King Roach let you know what it is, kid. Don't twist it like a blunt, pay attention. I'ma give it to you like an intervention. Get ready for the war before the scripting. The consensus must have been missing. The government seem to be on everybody's shit list. They don't listen not a bit to the citizens. Not a mention of the innocents when they're killing kids. Breaking the rules, playing the fool, wanna news, talking about your boo. Hoping the masses eat it up like Lunchables. All confused, faking the truth. I like the views. They use the troops on the suit. Look it up, it's on the dude. They better cover on the move. Shit is deep, no mystery to me. I see the scenery. You ain't as sweet as you make it out to be. Just a missing link. Jenny Frosty and the king here to bring the flip side to the ring. Trying to let you know we on the brink. Got 'em. Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like. Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side. Flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like.
Dentro busco la atmósfera, bajo celeste bóveda, transciendo la perspectiva detrás de escenas de la película. Dentro busco la atmósfera, bajo celeste bóveda, transciendo la perspectiva detrás de escenas de la película. En trama se propaga como virus en el aire, por porque propaganda difunde miedo y el pueblo grita de hambre. Who care? Nobody son fake news en la televisión. Frente al show como zombies, las days Onyx, diagnostican los días finales. Agonizan a millones en hospitales. Aislamiento masivo, máscara del silencio que son misos en paneles. COVID, The Economist y los mandamientos del complot. Programación predictiva, lenguaje cifrado, sobrevivir a argot. 5G technology, not me in your brain like solo me, what you see. Transhumanismo, vehículos físicos corporativos. ¿Y dónde está la cura contra el racismo y la estupidez? Contra la mente que juegan con nuestra salud en este mundo de revés.
Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side. Flip side, flip side, flip side, flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side, flip side, flip side, flip side. Thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like. Listen at the tales being told full of thin lies. Yet another fail to hold us down from the inside. No consent from the folks being penalized. So what think you need to know? There's a flip side, flip side, flip side, flip side. Watch for the rise of the military fence line. Flip side, flip side, thinking that it's time we show 'em what it feels like.
This was a really good track. I can say this was really cool.
Thank you.
Really, really, really cool. Really nice. So, so what can I tell you? This is was something like a cipher. I think something like that.
Yeah, so it features 3 artists. My whole album contains 3 artists, each with like one track with 3 different artists and 3 different languages. So mine was Hindi, obviously, and another was English, and another was Spanish. So
So
3 mixture of languages, yeah.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is called Flip Side. It's basically telling about the flip side of the quarantine and the corona situation.
Okay.
Like there are 2 sides of coins, right? There's dark and light. So it's basically focusing on the light side, the brighter side of this quarantine. So that's what Flip Side is about.
No, that is really cool. That is really cool because I'm also thinking in my show, doing a lot of interviews in this kind of heavy times, and I want to give the people some joy, and they give me also some joy or whatever. We like to talk in, and this is a really good time. All we got here on Real Talk with Heron, and that is really a good idea. What you got in your mind to think about
Thank you.
some good in these bad times. And yeah, that is I'm down with that. Yeah, we talk with Iran, brother Jerry. Yeah, 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 sister. This is really awesome.
Mm.
And you
Mm.
are producing that beat also.
No, this one was produced by King Roach. The guy who did the chorus and the verse in English.
Okay.
He was the one who produced this track. But I've produced 2 of my tracks, which is yet to be released. I'm releasing it tomorrow itself. So yeah,
You're
not
really,
gonna say a lot about it.
yeah, you're really busy woman, I can say.
Yeah, kind of, because of this project I'm being really super busy because see, I'm working with 20 plus different artists from all around the world, so they have crazy different timings, so I have to be active 24/7, where I'm not getting enough sleep because
So, sister, that's is this something reminds me on some person. Yeah, I don't want to say the person the name, but you can think about the name. A person, he's also doing an international show.
that's you. We are on the same boat.
This is close to you. I can say I know this with the time difference, and I can say something like a vampire. Or something like that. I don't really know sometimes, but I'm moving it, and I like to doing this what I'm doing, and yeah, the time
Yeah,
difference, yeah.
but we have to work it out, right? We
Yeah.
have to keep working, and it's really means if you are loving what you are doing, then you will not care about the timing different anything. You will not care about your sleep or food or anything. You will just that's what I am. I don't care about sleep, or having food on time. I'm like, no, I have to get this done. I have to do this interview. I have to get my poster ready for the next project that I'm doing right now. I have to keep my mind working.
Oh,
So yeah,
really cool, really cool. That is really
thank you.
awesome. That is really awesome. So, sister, then we can
Mm.
start with some question for the interview, if you like to
Yeah,
doing this
sure.
for the audience. So, uh, since when you doing music? I heard this before, but for the audience again, can you tell in this?
Mhm. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so I started back in 2011. I was really young. I was around 12 or 13. So back then, yeah. So back then there was hip hop jams, which was organized in my hood, the place where I live right now. So there were a group of rappers called Cake Shoe. They are the pioneer of Kolkata hip hop scene. So they used to organize hip hop jam. And luckily, I was staying in the same hood where they were organizing even. They used to stay here as well. So they were organizing different jams of hip hop. So I went there, and it was a life changing for me because I've never experienced something like that. So it was really mesmerizing for me. So I went there and I was like, wow, people are jamming, people are beatboxing. What is that? How can person make beats from their mouth? That's really fascinating for me. And then I thought, oh, they were most of them were boys. So I thought, no, I should do it. I should start writing rhymes. Then I started, and there were channel in VH1. It's called Hip Hop Hustle. So it used to telecast during 6:30, just after my tuition. So I used to run back from the tuition till my home, and I used to play that. I used to listen to the music, and at the end of the show, there was one before the ad. There was one. Thing called new words. So they used to write new words for hip hop, right? Slang words for hip hop. I used to sit with pen and paper, and okay, so then it was written dope. Oh, dope. I used to write down dope means great. Dope means really cool. Okay. So I used to use that. So I used to use that in my rhyme.
out, out,
That's how I started.
autodidactic learning, something like that. Yeah, this is that is
Yeah.
sounds really cool. And also as a young girl in this age to go on stage with other rough boys there. Yeah, much respect, sister. I can say this is a really
Thank
I'm
you.
really impressed about this, and also the starting there. Yeah, really cool, really cool, really cool. uh, so then I come into my
Thank you.
to my second question is, uh, you got to influence. Who influenced you to do music? You got that person or some artist?
So in India, so there were just back in 2011, people don't. Back then, there were no hip hop or rap, but Eminem was the one who inspired other rappers in India. So
Okay.
I would say Eminem first, and the album called Slim Shady and other EP of him. So and then I listened to Illmatic. It was really an amazing album from Nas. Then then it was Tupac when I started learning deep about what hip hop is. So I would say Eminem, then Nas, and then Tupac.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They are my inspiration.
Yeah, yeah, all good, sister.
Yeah,
I know now.
exactly.
I know now where you, yeah, where you get this all. Yeah, this is no, really. This is for me also. What you shown there at the first of the listeners, you got really good flow, also good voice. Yeah, this is really cool. I'm really impressed.
Thank you. Means a lot.
So then I come into this question is, you got three favorite artists. Can you name it? It can be all genres. It must not be on music dependent.
Um, um, About hip, I would say Nicki Minaj because she's really a confident woman. She's a businesswoman, actually. I love her energy. So I would say Nicki Minaj first. And then I would say, um, it will be Lil Wayne because that's like, of course, Lil Wayne bought Nicki Minaj to the games. I would say Lil Wayne,
Okay.
and then obviously I would give it to Eminem because he's the one who like inspired me and other rappers in India. So in the term of rapping, I would say these three artists are my favorite.
Oh, okay. It's okay. You're on Real Talk with Heron, sister. That is all good. That is all good. So, then, what is this? Is it meaning about your name, your rap name? Can you say this or?
Yeah, okay. So it's really silly because I give this like it was basically I always wanted to perform on stage and be on stage. So we used to listen to many artists back then, back in 2009, 10. So we thought, okay, we should have a stage name. But back then, I was not good at rapping. I did not know how to write rhymes, but I always wanted to be on stage. So I thought, my sister actually, she suggested this name, Frosty, because we used to listen to Eminem, and Eminem stage name is not just Eminem, it's Slim Shady's as well. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shady means similar to Frosty, someone who is really cold and unfriendly. I'm not right now. Back then, I was really introvert and cold and unfriendly. So that's how I thought. Okay, this name is really cool and it matches with my personality, and it was similar to Eminem Slim Shady. So that's why I thought, okay, yeah, I will take Frosty. But now I'm completely opposite of that because through the journey of 9 years, I perform on stage in front of like thousands and thousands of people. So I've got experience. So now I'm not introvert. Really, like I love to express myself. I love to perform on stage. So yeah, but I
Yeah,
love the same, so I'm gonna keep this.
yeah. That sounds good. So then, sister, is something like you said this also before something, but now you can say this to the audience again a little bit more in details. You got something new coming out, some new project you must not talk about, but
Yeah,
if you want to talk about it,
yeah, of course. So I'm really excited to share with you. This project that I'm working on right now is called Quarantine Connection, and it contains um, 10 different languages, 10 plus in fact different languages from all around the world with 20 plus different artists working on this project, Quarantine Connection, and each track has three different languages, and it's going to be really great. I have launched 4 tracks till now, and 4 tracks are still like unreleased. I'm releasing one track tomorrow. That is every Saturday I'm dropping new tracks, and yeah, that's it.
no, that sounds really
Yeah.
good. That sounds really good, sister, for me. So then,
Mhm.
maybe for the audience and for me also, I'm really excited about other track from you. Maybe you can say and announcing another track, and I will look for this, and we can run in this.
So, oh, okay, so you can play Remember Me.
افهمی منو یادت نیست معلوم شد که تو کی هستی من عاشق تو से निकली जैसे revisit again कैलेंडर था घर पे देखा 2010 आँख से आंसू पोछो बोलो क्या हुआ तुम्हें मैं भी Femcee Frosty future से हूँ मैं
Reality या सपना कि सच में तुम हो मेरे future self I can't believe it I think I need some help कल है TTI stress पर ये exams और test books और anxiety panic और stress
हौसला मत हारो ये तो बस शुरुआत है तुम्हें देख के फीमेल रैपर्स और भी आएंगे कोलकाता के हर एक स्टेज में आग लगाना है तुम्हें BBC के लोग आएंगे इंटरव्यू लेने पिक अप द पेन लिखते जा तेरी कहानी हिप हॉप है जिम्मेदारी जो तुझे है निभानी जीतना है तुझे डोंट लूज द फायर इन योर आईज जीत के रहूंगी मैं forever fire in my eyes
¿Recuerdas aquel niño que siempre estaba soñando? Que se sentía querido porque lo estaban cuidando, pero no valoraba todo lo que tenía al lado, hasta que se dio cuenta que todo había cambiado, que nada es tan fácil como se había pensado. Cansado de no poder recuperar el pasado, arrepentido de ese tiempo no haberlo aprovechado, intentando cambiar en lo que se había equivocado, para ser mejor persona en un futuro aproximado, dando el máximo hasta verse superado, luchando cada día hasta que lo dio logrado, y cambió por alegría todo lo que había llorado, y cambió por alegría todo lo que había llorado, sí, todo lo que había llorado.
So this was a really good track. It was a really good track, sister. So can I ask you at first about it? The rap or the chorus, is this Hindi? Somebody singing the Hindi?
No, it's not Hindi. This is Persian.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's Persian, and my verse was in Hindi,
Okay.
and another rap was in Spanish.
Okay. Okay. But
So yeah, really different
but-
languages.
but the chorus, what is this kind of language? I don't really get
So
this.
this is this is Persian language, and it's
Persian.
basically
Persian.
yeah.
Oh yeah, now I got you. Okay, Persian. Yeah. Okay, this is Iran, from Iran.
Yeah, Iran. Yeah,
Yeah.
Iran.
Okay.
Girl
Okay.
is from
Nah.
Iran.
Oh yeah. She sing that live. She sings that live inside.
Yeah, exactly. So we connected in Facebook, and basically these all tracks are done in like mix and master in BandLab or FL Studio. This one was done in BandLab. I did the mixing because, of course, because of this pandemic situation, we can't go outside and record in studio. So this was just done in my cell phone. So. Yeah.
All good, sister. Sounds for me also really, really good. Yeah, you're doing really good work.
So
Yeah.
I'll tell you about this, the backstory of this track.
Yeah.
Remember Me, basically it's about telling yourself, like my verse says, there are two personality of me. One is the teenager Femcee Frosty, who just started rapping, and another is the present me, like after 9 or 10 years ago, so like 2010 Frosty and 2020 Frosty. So they have a conversation. So I had many times that I thought like, no, I won't be able to make it. I should quit this rap game, and it's just not meant for me. So and there were many times I thought, no, I should just give up. So I was breaking down, I was crying, but there was some energy in me that told me, no, I should just keep continuing myself. So that's how I made this track. So the future Frosty is going back to the 2020 Frosty, 2010 Frosty, and she is having this conversation between the younger and older Frosty. She's saying, "Don't give up," because yeah, because after 9 years or 10 years, after 9 or 10 years, you will perform on different stages of Kolkata and other maybe other country as well, and you will get interviewed by BBC World News. I did get interviewed by BBC World News. So back then, I never thought that I will be getting interviewed by BBC. So
Wow.
back then, I thought, yeah, exactly. So I'm just letting her know that you should not give up. And this track is basically about who is struggling right now. They should not give up. They should continue what they are doing and what they love to do. So you just have to remind yourself that yeah, it's going to be great. If you truly love some art, then you are definitely going to be somewhere good, somewhere great. So you just keep continue what you are doing, and it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all this track is about.
So that is a good explainer for this track. So yeah, I can say this was really a good talking to you, sister. And yeah, what can I tell you? I want to do something special with you, but I think that the problem is when I put the beat. Maybe when you got a beat, you can put this on.
It will be delay, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to perform. Yeah, exactly. I wanted to perform, but there will be a delay, I guess.
Yeah, that is no problem. So we can say for today, if you like to do in a freestyle a cappella, if you want to do this, if you don't want to do this, we can do another
Yeah,
time. Maybe maybe the next time.
This is Real Talk with Heron.
Yeah. Boundaries don't count what matters rhythm a track. Whatever, let it be white or black, cause it's the time to tap. No prejudice, no cash, cause I'm a free get a butt. So keep it a real task. So do what you want and be what you wanna be. Pop is the real fun when I'm rising the sky streets. Climb up the heights and build your own beats, cause we living the life in this cold Kolkata streets. Kolkata streets. Kolkata streets.
And I give you now some time for shout outs for your friends, for family. That would be cool.
Okay. Yeah. So I want to give a shout out to you, Heron, because you are a great interviewer. I loved it. And shout out to Kolkata hip hop and worldwide hip hop, and it's going to be great.
Yeah. Thanks, sister, and much respect to India. So what can I tell you? This is really impressive for me, what you're doing there, and you're a really strong woman. I can say this, and yeah, go on, keep on doing what you're doing there, and I think we hear us soon or later on Real Talk with Heron. So I'm out.
Okay, then bye bye.